Stella from PS I Love You. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I'm actually so sorry for the delay in posting this video. The end of the school year and summer holidays just barreled down on me and I'm really behind. So again, I apologize. The card that I'm going to be making today is actually one that I made for a neighbor for her to give to her son's teacher. And I really love how it came together. I'm going to be using the Concord 9th Wonderful Florals bundle. I absolutely love the versatility of this bundle. The dies and the stamp set that comes with it is just amazing, and the sentiments are also fantastic. I'm starting off today by using my Stamp Perfect stamper here, and I actually just purchased that from my local Michael's. I'm going to be stamping with Tuxedo Black Memento ink because I want to use some Copic markers, and I'm going to stamp the image a couple times just so I get a nice good crisp stamp. I'm also going to stamp some of the extra floral images that I can attach to the card, and I'll attach those with foam tape just to pop it up and give the card some dimension. Now, I'm not the best colorer, and so I'm going to totally speed through this whole process. I'll just quickly tell you that typically I use 3 colors, a light, medium, and a dark shade. I'll start with the lightest, work towards the darkest color, and then back again to the lightest. And I'll continue to do that until I get the shading and the look that I want with my image. If you want to check out some other videos that have Copic coloring in them, Nichol Spohr is really good, and Amy R is fantastic as well. I'm just, not that great at coloring, so I'm not going to bore you with those details. Now we'll skip ahead here. I've used the outline die and the wonderful die there to cut those gold letters. That's just, again, some gold cardstock that I picked up at my local Michael's. I'm also using my Staedtler marker here just to outline those die cut images, just to get rid of any white lines around the outside of that. It just gives it a little more professional look in my opinion. And you can actually also outline the stamped image as well if you need to. Sometimes if you go over with dark colors, you just want to crisp it up a bit. Now I'm pulling out my awesome cardstock sample ring here that my fantastic mom made for me. It just makes picking cardstock so much easier when you have your entire selection that you have right there, and you can lay the images on top and figure out which looks best with whatever stamp that you have done and colors that you've chosen with your Copic markers. Now once I get that done, I'm actually going to cut just a standard 5.5 by 4.25 inch base, and then I'll start to adhere the letters to that wonderful stamped image there. I think that color looks best there. Just really pops that gold. So there's our base, and I'm going to be using my Tim Holtz Distress Medium just to attach those gold letters with. I find that that's a great adhesive. And then what I'm going to do is, once I lay down some of these letters, you'll notice that the O and the D, the inside of them doesn't quite cover the entire image, so I have some white poking through underneath. And so what I'm actually going to do is use my black Copic marker, and I'll just kind of fill in that area so you don't see any of that white. Okay, now that I have all those gold letters adhered down, I'm going to use my Wink of Stella to add some sparkle to the flowers that I will be popping up on the top of that card there. I'm also going to use my Copic marker and go over any white areas that might be showing through underneath that I don't quite like. Again, adding Wink of Stella onto those red flowers. I'll add some foam adhesive. Now I'm not going to attach them quite yet. I want to attach this stamped image to the panel of my card. Get that all set. Then I'm also going to get my card base ready. It's a standard top folding A2 card, so that it'll be scored at 5.5 by 4.25. I'll get the panel adhered with my Tombow permanent adhesive here. And then I'll add those images with that foam tape. I also go over some of the flowers with a white gel pen as well later on. I'm going to get my sentiment ready here just with some black cardstock, stamping it with Versamark. It's the You're So sentiment, and I'm using my Ranger Snow embossing powder there. I'll hit it with my heat gun. I'm going to trim it up here with my fiskar, which, by the way, this trimmer is absolutely amazing. It has a little wire guide so that you can actually see exactly where you're cutting. And this other fiskar trimmer that I like just was a little bit easier to cut that smaller sentiment strip. Add some foam adhesive, attach it to the top of the card. And that pretty much finishes it off today. Again, you can see where I added that gel pen for a little bit of highlights on the stamen of the flowers. Thanks so much for joining me again today. I hope that you liked this video and that inspired you to make one for yourself. Again, if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. I encourage you to subscribe and please share this with your friends. Thanks again so much, guys. Have a great day.